Happy Hump Day! It is a Wednesday here at the Proview Network Studios. I am Adam Deal. This is the Proview Rundown. Glad you could join us. Had Monday off. It was Martin Luther King Day. Hope everyone had a good time. But now we're into district basketball, and we've got so much to go over. We got the crew in the zoo. What's going on? Good? Mic'd up? I'm sure probably not. At least we don't even have a camera on you guys. I don't even think there's a camera on you. Man. We're gonna get a camera on them because I gotta chat with my guys. I gotta chat with Alder Also Hard University because he was at an amazing game last night as Valley and Bernalillo, a new rivalry, has just started, and a crazy finish to that one. We're gonna get to that one in just a minute, but we're gonna start with Cleveland and Volcano Vista. This is a rematch of the APS Metro Championship. That game was 71-70. Cleveland holding on to dear life for the win in the Metro Championship, their third in school history. Volcano Vista, they were looking for a little bit of revenge on their minds as they start district play. Here's what happened.
4-0. Here's Aragon in the low block, and he fights his way down and finishes. Amir Mohammed, though, who's been quiet on the start. Mohammed for three. Madrid bouncing against Terry. A little fake, a little turnaround hook. Madrid again. Inside. Look at the post up by Jelante Gray. Gonzalez going to give it to Moreno straight away for three. Got it. Here's Gray on the inside, was blocked by Moreno, and Gray got it back. And Smith all the way reverse layup. Yes. How smooth was that by Nakai? Here's Trey Watson. Pump fakes and finishes. A high screen for Munn, who's scoreless. Munn's going to go all the way. Blocked by inside, outside. Terry fades back. Yes.
Nobody really talks about.
Here's Munn for three out of the wing. Got it.
Do what they need to be doing without.
Nice pass. Madrid's got 4 points now. Terry wants his second three. Twining and dining. Going to kick it out to Daquan Hill. Another pass to Battle for three, and he got it. And here's Amir Mohammed on the far side. Right back at you. On Hill to Battle. Straight away for another three. Back to back. Nice play by Hill. And the pull-up 15-footer. Steve, that is not. And here comes Battle, hands it off underneath, and it's Deathridge! It's Aragon against Mohammed, backing his way down, and that is the miss.
He's getting so much confidence in his offensive moves, and he gets to play defense right there.
Nice, Smith. Backdoor cut, Watson able to finish. And then here comes Nakai Smith, and Nakai's going to go all the way, and he was blocked by Hill right into the hand. Go at it, Steve, I love it. Here's Deathridge in the wing, yes!
Storm right now in this third quarter, they're back up 11 points.
Deathridge up and underneath, gonna go high window, and he is starting to Moreno. Madrid, nice two-step and a finish.
2-1, and they're going to trap every opportunity. There it is.
And Watson's gonna get the steal and the handoff to Jalen Munn, who finishes. A big possession here for Cleveland. Mohammed wants a three, and he got it. Steal by Mohammed inside to Munn and a 14-footer. Got it. Look at this. Showtime for Aragon. A quick outlet. Here comes Jalen Munn all the way. And Mohammed wants a tie straight away. Watson's got it. A turnover. Mohammed. Yes. Can you believe it? And look at this. They're going to go deep. Steve, they throw it away. Win.
Think about this.
They get it to Jelante. Jelante's going to pull up on a jumper. Got it.
Volcano led the whole way, the entire way, and Cleveland makes this crazy run. This is what Cleveland does. They do this trap, and they're so athletic, and they got the lead. And I'll tell you what, they choked this one, Cleveland, away, and there's no other way to put it. How about Jelante Gray, ice in his veins? What do you think, man?
Ice in his veins. I'm thoroughly disappointed with the play call. I don't know if it was a play call, if it was a pressure call. Who just throws it out? Like we were talking, you just got to inbound to get yourself a foul.
They're up one. They threw it away. You got the highlight in there, which was great.
Yep.
And they just threw it away. I mean, you can't, all you have to do is inbound it. 7 seconds to go. They're going to foul you, and you probably win this game if you're Cleveland. And you throw it away, and you waste no time off the clock. And then, you know, it gives Volcano Vista a chance to call a play. Greg Brown calls a play. He has no timeouts left. And then this is what drives me nuts, and I know Shawn Jimenez has to be thinking about it. Is they had 3 fouls to give Cleveland. before Volcano would go to the free throw line. And so how do you not immediately foul Jelante Gray when he gets the ball immediately and foul him again and then take time off the clock and shorten their opportunity? And so they don't do it. And Jelante, with a fantastic jumper, wins it, and Volcano Vista hang on. These two teams have played twice. What separates them? 2 points. This is fun.
2. Not 1, but 2.
This is fun.
I'm
so I
into
cannot
it.
wait to see this more
It just kind of, I just felt bad for Watson and all them. He was fighting. He got the steal, dishing it to everybody, and it just came down to that on your home court.
Jake Deathridge had a good game off the bench again. This kid is coming out. It's fun. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Hey, look, this is my favorite part about this, is we're going to see them play in district again, most likely in the district tournament, and then we'll see them play, I think, in the state tournament. I just ask, please let the cards line up where these two are on opposite sides of the bracket in the state tournament, so potentially there could be a meeting. I'm not saying there will be because there's other teams involved. I get it. But these, so far, the two best teams in the state, undoubtedly. Would you not agree with that?
Easily, definitely is the two best teams. We have yet to see Cruces. I would like to see Cruces. Hopefully, we're going to see Cruces.
We might actually make a little trip to Cruces.
Benjamin, William, we're coming.
Well,
I want to
Benjamin
go.
wants us to roll down. I think we might make it happen. We're working that out right now. More to come on that. Do we got Alden and Mike?
We got a bike, but
All right, let's do this first.
You want to do his highlights?
Yeah, let's do this first. Bernalillo Valley, new district rivals. Valley's down a class. Bernalillo's kind of up a class, and so here's what happened at Valley High School.
3-point shooters. And then a drives to the rim, scoops,
Yeah,
score. Three's up and it's good. Nearly a walk. Villegas will launch a long three and he banks it in. Double team steal by Prairie. Ahead to Villegas. Villegas lays it up and scores. Prairie will fire a three and score. Nice kick out pass by. The South fires a three and scores. And then a splits three, scoops at the buzzer and dividends. And Etta scoops at the basket and scores beautifully. The Euro step, that's no good. Madrid, another offensive rebound. Team footer by Neely's no good. Madrid, another offensive rebound.
That was, they missed one there.
Chavez will fire a three and it's good.
Nice.
Corner three's up and it's good at the buzzer by Chavez. Murphy. Transition three from Barrett's up and it's good. Deep three from Chavez is up and it's good. Layups up, no good. Followed by Chavez is up and it's good. Got to shoot that. He's got to shoot. Free throw jumpers up and it's good. You got to be careful. Gonzalez, Barrett fires a three.
Wow.
And these fans of Valley and Neely fires a three and it's good. Over.
Coach Shalon Perry, assistant coach, texted me.
Ooh, Barrett.
He changes in.
Second free throw by Barrett, that's good. 10 seconds left. Neely fires a corner three. It's an air ball. Rebound, Jesse Murphy taken away. Tenorio three.
Oh my gosh!
Tenorio for the win. Holy
Wow.
cow! Bernalillo wins 59 to 58. Oh my goodness! Tenorio picked up an offensive rebound, fires a corner three, and Bernalillo wins 59 to 58. Final Bernalillo 59, Valley 58, opener of the district. We're here with the Jackson Compaction players of the game, Juwan Tenorio and Reyes Herrera. First, Juwan Tenorio, what a shot with 2 seconds left. In a scrum, you pick up the ball and you hit a three to win the game with about 1.5 seconds left. Valley doesn't have a chance. What were your thoughts when you picked that up?
I just thought I had to get the shot up, and I knew time was running out, and I had to get the shot up as fast as I could.
Did it feel good when you when it went up?
Oh, of course it did.
He's going to say, of course. Juwan, go ahead and enjoy it with your teammates. Let me talk to Reyes. Reyes, you know, a struggle all game. Okay, a struggle. You guys had the control. Valley made a run. You know Valley's going to make a run. They did. Up and down all game long, but you finished with 14 tonight. And Aiden Madrid, big minutes off the bench. Big win in the district opener for the Spartans.
Yes, sir. It's a really big win because we always talk about getting the ones at home, but we have to steal a couple on the road, and that's what we did tonight. Lucky one. But it all counts as a win.
Unfamiliar territory playing Valley. You knew they were going to make a run. They did. And I think it's a heck of a district opener for the Spartans.
Yes, sir, it is. They're a tough team. They get out and run. maybe we match up well. Well, we're both kind of small, so we match up well, and then just we have to continue into our district. We have a tough district in Hope and Highland.
I thought intern.
All those guys, they all run. Yeah.
Congratulations, Reyes. Go enjoy with your team.
All right, we're going to bring in Ball So Hard University, Bear Trap Brown, and then we're going to have Steve Davis come on. We're going to talk about all this craziness. So, the first thing I want to do, we're going to bring him in, but Jason, can we watch that last play again? Because that was just out of control. Look, Valley had the win. They have it sealed up, and they got it stripped for a 3 on the buzzer. Like, I don't know how that even happens. I don't know how that happens. Let me know when you get it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Here's the buzzer beater again. Bernalillo and Valley coming.
Second free throw by Bears. That's good. 10 seconds.
All right, you guys can talk.
All right, so, I mean, look. They got it. It's over. It's over. No, it's not. And Bernalillo wins it. Alden, you were there. Let's hear it.
It was a great atmosphere. You know, I was kind of bummed out when the game first started because I was like, it's district time. I'm here at Valley. I'm not going to see Albuquerque versus Valley games anymore in district. And you know what? This game did not disappoint. I think this is an amazing way for this new era to start, for this new district, for Bernalillo and Valley. I mean, it felt like one of those Albuquerque High games that I've done these past couple years, and even a Trisco and stuff like that. So I'm just it was an amazing game last night.
Where are you guys right now?
Oh, did Jay? Where in the poll did we go this week? South Pole or North Pole?
Yeah, we went South Pole on the Proview Islands.
I'm gonna say we're in Sao Paulo right now.
Yeah, it looks like Brazil.
Or Buenos Aires right now. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
It's a little chilly in New Mexico, so we got to go to tropical
solar
places.
House.
JB, let me ask you this, man. Dalton was just talking about it. I think this new district, Hope, Valley, Del Norte, Highland, Bernalillo, like I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
That is going to be probably the best in the state. I agree with all you guys on that one. I mean, although you did in 5A, you do have that one with Cleveland, Volcano, at Trisco. I mean,
yes.
But this one,
it's going to be fun.
This one, every game is going to be like that. I mean, because there aren't any right now. Do you have a lock pick for number 1 in that district?
No, I mean, I think Hope is probably the favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I think they are, but
I disagree. I think Del Norte's there.
Bernalillo, like Alden, you saw Bernalillo last night. They got a great start to their season. Terry Darnell does a great job. Highland's playing really good. Like Del Norte had a really hot start with Coach McIntosh.
You know, one point I want to make too about last night. How about 2 of the most fiery head coaches in the state going back?
That's right.
They were both in full form last night. Joe Coleman and Terry Darnell. They were both like, I would hate to be those referees, but you gotta love it though because they give it all for their kids, and it shows because Valley. I mean, this is classic Valley. They dig themselves in a hole, get down 15, 20 points, and then make a magical run in the fourth quarter. It just shows that even though Siguna Oyeku, isn't that his name?
Well, it's Shea Oyeku, it's his younger brother. He
was injured last night too, or he's been injured for the past six or 7 games.
Yes.
So you know, I think Anthony Chavez's brother, he was doing pretty well too.
Yeah.
He is hitting some clutch shots. So you know, I think this district's going to be one of the more exciting ones. It's just going to be fun. I can't wait to
your
do
night's
more
going to be able to
games.
hang around
You
here?
know, I think
our
they're
My
going
50 game
to
of the
come
week.
back. It is Valley, Del Norte, my 50 game of the week. Also, Del Norte Knights, Josh Brown's lock of the week. So
wait, that's official.
That's official. Going lock. I mean, I don't know if you know if we don't have the tape to rewind, but last week I was 3-0 on my lock of the week.
Hope West Mesa.
No, Hope boys win their own tournament. Los Lunas girls win the Hope tournament. West Mesa girls.
I want to see what Steve says.
I can only pick the ones that are
Lock
given
of
to
the
me,
week,
Adam.
Obvious. Like, how about you just call it obvious of the week?
Hey.
Lock of the week.
So when you picked Cleveland to win the state title, you didn't go with them because they were the best team in the state? Yeah. Lock of the week, Del Norte Knights
Give me
this
some
week.
hype or no hype. Give me an intro. Give me an intro. This is my segment.
All right, hype or no hype with Alden. Alden, are you hype or not hype with Josh's locks of the week?
There you go.
You know, I'm going to say that it's been better for basketball. I will give him that.
Okay.
You know, I tried to go with his style of picking in the Metro tournament. I picked Cibola to beat Cleveland. No, I didn't. That was just a joke. But you know, he's been more consistent in basketball. He's not going for the outlandish.
Yeah, I'm
ones.
doing what you did.
Well, why don't you pick
There.
like a 50-50 matchup and then, you know.
I pick the games that I'm giving.
How
Adam.
about Capital Albuquerque High? What's your lock?
Ooh,
for that?
that's a tough one. And you know what? Capital's been tough coming down from the Santa Fe all year. So and that one, I'm going Capital against Albuquerque
What
High
about
on the road.
Jude Tapia, though?
I'm
Yeah,
hyped
he'll
on
probably-
Tapia. Hype on Jude Tapia. Just keep shooting it, bro. Just keep shooting it.
Just
Whenever
keep
you
shooting.
touch it, just keep
That's
shooting
a
it.
sneaky good game to start District 2. Albuquerque needs to get some wins. Albuquerque better finish high in that district. They're not making the state tournament. I know they've gotten a little bit better. They've, you know, threatened El Dorado
Gotten a couple
twice.
wins.
It doesn't matter. They got to win, and like they know that. And if they don't start winning, then they're going to be gone. And Capital obviously better. And Santa Fe losing JB White for how long we don't know, but at least for district play we know that. And so we're going to find out that district results. Are you hype or not hype on Manzano, Alden, and San Diego, the winner of this one, having an inside track of making a run to the state tournament? Because right now they're both struggling.
You know, I'm hype. I think Manzano definitely. I have more confidence in Manzano than I do in Sandia. But you know, both of them are really solid teams. I didn't really know how solid they were, or Sandia was at least, until I saw them in the Metro tournament. You know, like they're a player or a couple plays away from winning a couple of those games in the Metro. So, you know, either one of these teams can. We've seen Sandia make runs in the state tournament before, and you know, Manzano. With Dakota Powell, with I forget the other guy.
Blankenship.
Yeah. You know, they're a really good 1-2 punch, and I like them. So, you know, it's going to be a crazy matchup, and you know, I think whoever wins this game really does start to get on that inside track to be the spoiler team in that division.
All right, I'll ask both of you guys this one last one. Are you hype or not hype on Cleveland Volcano Vista as a potential state championship matchup?
You know, I'm going to say hype, because you know what you want in the state championship game? You want the two best teams, and I think clearly right now they're the two best teams. So why not? And they've been so close every game they played each other. It's been close.
For like the last 3 years.
Yeah, right. And you know, and now that aren't all the players like seniors? Like aren't all the star players seniors? Jelante
Yeah, I mean,
Gray.
the only one that's kind of, there's a few pieces that are young for Volcano that kind of come off the bench, like Hill, who's a freshman, who's unbelievable, and for Cleveland, really, their young players are role players, and you know, Gonzalez can shoot the ball, and obviously Trey Watson is a sophomore, but
yeah,
I'm sure you know
Can't
those
count out
teams kind of always reload.
Coach Benjamin's team from down south, though. I mean.
Okay, so hype or not hype, Josh? What do you think?
I mean that is a very good matchup for a state run from what we've seen, but I mean they'll come in as that one seed probably. Las Cruces, aren't they? You know.
We were talking about this, and the only way that these two teams could be split, in my mind, because I don't see a lot of losses on their resumes going forward, except for each other, is I feel like the only way that they can meet up is if in Max Prep's rankings and whoever wins the district is awarded the 1 seed, and Cruces maybe loses a game and goes 2 seed, and then the runner-up between Volcano Vista and Cleveland is the 3 seed. That's the only way I could see them split, or else they're going to be 2-3 and they're going to have to meet in the semis. So
Yeah.
it's curious. We'll see.
You know, I want Cleveland to pull it off this year, because you know what, they've had really good teams the past. I mean, pretty much ever since they've
4
opened.
years they've been to the Final Four every year in the last 4 years, and the state championship runners-up twice.
You know
They've
that.
been knocking on the door. They just can't get it done.
And if at the pit against Hobbs with my man Ryan Jones, if the confetti, if y'all fans from Cleveland didn't put that confetti on the floor, they might have a state championship. That's all I'm saying.
Hype or not hype with the guys. We'll be back with the Steve Davis when we return.
Is the entrance.
seconds, and he's wide open. You do not leave Amir Muhammad wide open.
Here's they want to push. Here comes Ahola. She didn't have any teammates, so she didn't matter.
Try to set it up, nice dish to Crawford, barreling inside, spinning, a little lay-in, yes!
Yeah, you can see her struggling to get down the floor.
Rivas, Twine.
Gates. Now Nitafan on the dribble, working against Arnett, off the window, how did it go? Back out to Evans, Colin on the dribble. He'll spin. Find underneath, another one for Evans!
Look at this. Steve Rivas is going to swing it out to Burke for three. Twine and a 9.
Let's see if Dockery will try to bring it home, and he does. Isaiah Dockery, the breakaway dunk. I thought he might try that. Underneath, Evans first to the floor, and Evans from the seat of his pants throws the outlet to Nitafan. Here's Johnny on the other end.
Rivas will get it back. She wants a three-pointer. Rivas for three! There it is! And everybody knows it. And a timeout is going to be called by Manny Otero. 1,000 points plus in her career here at West Mesa High School. Congratulations, Maya Rivas.
Adam Deals, Steve Davis, he is here. He is the man around the house here at Proview Networks. Steve, we have been fortunate enough to have really good games this year, really good athletes, and two teams you and I got to see last night, again, Cleveland and Volcano. And we just think they're a step above everyone. Now, that doesn't mean they're going all the way, and it doesn't mean they're going to meet, but it has been apparent to just the naked eye of a fan, wouldn't you say?
As of today,
Yes.
I agree with everything you said. It's, and I really go back to that, will they meet in the state championship? Right now they won't, because they're seeded 2 and 3, and they're going to play in the semifinals. So, and I don't know that will change. I really don't, unless, like you said, Las Cruces, Benjamin messes up a little bit. Drops to number 2.
Yeah, and there's a way. I mean, I'm going to start doing some bracketology, but we're going to wait.
I've been waiting for
February, so that's when it always comes. February
1st, so you're going to have it all worked out.
You know it, but Steve, the thing is, it's going to help Cleveland and Volcano here to try to get that 1 seed. Is their schedules are brutal, especially in district. It's top 5 schedule every night. You're playing a top 5 team, except for Siebel, and so it's going to help them, I think, with max prep rankings, even with a couple of losses. Now, if Cruces runs the table, then maybe we're talking something different. But it's going to be close. So we got a lot of time to sort that out. But let's just go to the game real quick. You and I were kind of chatting in between timeouts, and it's an 8-point lead for Volcano, and there's about, 4 minutes left. And you and I kind of said, okay, when is Cleveland going to do their press? And it's not a full, what is it? It's a full court press. It's a trap, really. And you can explain it better than me.
Well, it's just a man-to-man pressure, and it's basically run and jump, basically, defense. And so, in other words, as the
but then they'll double in the back.
Yeah, they'll double whenever, if nobody's around. So basically, you would run a clear out.
And how many times do you see Dion Battle gets the ball and he's backtracking, and there's 2 players coming at Cleveland, and Volcano just had no answer, and they kept turning it over. And Steve, we blinked, and I'm not kidding, we blinked. In 2 minutes and 20 seconds, it was 8-point lead was built back up by Volcano, and Cleveland goes to this pressure, and we blinked, and all of a sudden Cleveland's up 3 with 26 seconds to go, and then they're up 1 with 7 seconds to go, and we know how it finishes.
Well, one thing with Cleveland, and you alluded to it, and I keep going back to it, is and I'm going to stick with this the rest of the year, is there's no lead big enough for Cleveland. I mean, you can have a 10, 15-point lead, and time is really not of an essence.
6 minutes, 5 minutes, it don't matter.
3 minutes. Why don't you just go down to 3 minutes with it,
But is this sustainable for Cleveland? We watched them get away with it last year, and they've been getting away with it this year, and they didn't get away with it last night, I think, because of bad management at the very, very end. But is this? I mean, my question to you is, why do they have such problems coming out against good teams and having slow starts? Like, why do they have to do this every single time to get back into the game?
Well, I think that's what Coach Jimenez didn't sleep last night. Is why does that happen? We don't go to practice, and we don't know, and we don't know what the preparation before the game. I'm sure he's preaching that, and the players get it. They're not happy today because they came up. If they would have played. Here's Coach Jimenez. If I'm Coach Jimenez, I'm looking into that locker room. I say, guys, we played 3 minutes tonight. How good? It's almost a double-edged sword speaking, because what we saw in 2.5 minutes, I saw it in Santa Fe, and they lost at Santa Fe.
It's a Trisco.
So I've seen this whole thing, and you're like, you can't come in and, he's done. He benched his players. He pulled. He's doing everything that's possible to be done.
We know that's a great district, and we've got so many nights that are going to be fun. In fact, Jeff Symbieta and J.J. Buck, they're going to call tomorrow night's game, Steve, as Atrisco Heritage and Rio Rancho. We're going to go out. It'll be Rio Rancho's first district game. Atrisco smashed Cibola last night. So it'll be at Atrisco. It'll be at 7 o'clock. Jeff Symbieta, J.J. Buck, that's really fun from the Sports Animal. They're going to broadcast the game for us on Proview Networks.
Well, I'm excited. They're excited. And I guess that makes me excited that they're excited, because they were like, oh, I'm nervous. What do we wear? And, I heard the whole thing. And
they want you to provide Proview polos.
And I texted Jeff, and I told him that basically he needed to comb his hair.
I think that's perfect. I love it.
Well, then he came back and he said, which one? And then I came back and said, well, just shave it.
So that's tomorrow night. Tonight, we've got Manzano Sandia, both teams trying to get to a hot start in district play. Let's show you our top 10 polls if Jason could throw them up real quick, and this is kind of where we're at. Not a lot of change, just because, these teams are battling, and they're kind of stuck right now as they get into district play. West Mesa clearly number one, Stephen. They have beaten 8 of those 10 teams on that board right there.
Well, it's definitely, can they keep doing that the rest of the year? I'll be, me personally, and we're not supposed to be Proview down the middle. I'd love to see West Mesa live the whole thing.
Why would you not? It's West Mesa, right? Like it's
you talk about knocking on the door. They won 3 years. They won the Metro Championship, and every
I think they're ready this year to at least make their run and not bow out early. Let's check out the boys' top 10 poll real quick. And on the boys' side, Cruz is undefeated. You just have to put him number one, though I believe, and it doesn't matter what I believe, but I believe just by the eye, because I've seen Las Cruces, that Volcano and Cleveland are a more difficult matchup. But it doesn't matter, because Las Cruces keeps winning, and so they are number one. And then you've got Atrisco at 4, El Dorado. Rio Rancho hammered West Mesa last night. Roswell, Santa Fe, it's going to be tough for them, I think, and Clovis and Capital. So what do you think?
Well, I'm going back to that 2-3 matchup, and I'm looking at who could beat them out. And you know what? And we don't talk about Adrian Ortega and Atrisco Heritage. Him and Coach Benjamin in the last 3 are the winningest coaches in the state. And so
and they're reloaded. Like you think that they're both of them. You thought maybe would have a little bit more of a down year this year. We'll look at where they're at.
So and there's no and right now. There's no reason that Atrisco Heritage can't win the district.
I'm totally with you, and I feel like we're talking about Cleveland and Volcano a lot, but just as easily, Atrisco and Rio Rancho can make a little bit of noise, I think, based on the pieces that they have.
Let's don't forget about Rio Rancho. So this district is a lot of basketball. What I'm saying, a lot of basketball to be played.
It's the best, though, isn't it? Last night, the atmosphere, Steve, the crowd was into it in that fourth quarter, and it's just. It's exciting.
And shoot, I got it announced with Adam Dill. That was my highlight of my night.
Well, when you're with Adam Dill at Cleveland, you get treated like the celebrity that you need to be, Steve, right? So that's just it. Okay, so those are our top 10 polls. Fantastic job by the crew in the zoo, as always. Like to thank Ball So Hard University and Bear Trap Brown. Guys, we'll get it done. Don't forget, tonight, live right here, Proview Sports Network, Sandia, taking on Monzano as district play starts. We'll have the Call Me and Steve will be there. So appreciate you, Steve Davis. This is the Proview Rundown. We'll see you next time.